So I have multiple conditions, a bit of a complicated health scenario, you could say. I have multiple autoimmune conditions that have led to surgeries that have had positive and negative outcomes, and also chronic disease processes impacting on my joints as well. I've lived here for approximately 20 years now, which is as old as this house is, and enjoyed it mostly, but during that time my health and physicality has deteriorated. Some of my conditions are progressive, and so currently I have a lot of difficulty with accessing things in my cupboards. I have no or very little strength in my arms and hands. I've got little grip strength left. So accessing things in the back of my cupboards is virtually impossible now. And things like light switches become pretty hard for me. One arm, my right arm, I can't actually lift that very high at all without discomfort, and often my left arm is in trouble as well on some days, so it becomes pretty hard to manage. If they were at waist height, it would be brilliant. It's a nightmare to get those modifications, and that's mainly because access to funding for me comes from 3 different organisations. There is some allowance with the Kainga housing folk. I have supposedly funding access with ACC and the ADHB, but trying to get them to work in coordination with each other is a nightmare. If it's not, I've been trying to make this work for a good 10 years now, and I haven't managed to get them all on the same page, and it's basically they just pass you off from one to the other. Because there is access to funding there, but they won't all come and talk and be on the same page. It's frustrating.